We're Cooking with Debi and Friends,
No.
episode 15, going live in 3,
No.
2. Cooking with Debi and Friends. Cooking with Debi and Friends. We'll make some good food, talk about marriage and parenting too. Self-care and budgeting and some recipes for life, yeah. Cooking with Debi and Friends.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 15 of Cooking with Debi and Friends. We want to thank you so much for inviting us into your house, and we welcome you into our kitchen. Today is a day I really needed to touch base with you and just connect with you because it's just the day that I could use some friends, and I'm wondering if you could too. So welcome so much to the show.
There you go.
Okay. Sorry, text.
Investments.
Welcome to Cooking with Debi and Friends, a half-hour cook and chat show filmed right here in my kitchen with my husband, Travis.
So every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m., we're going to get together and make some easy meals and serve it up with a side of common sense and some laughs.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get Travis started on this right away. He has two pieces of mahi.
We're going to go the
Travis, because that is smoking.
Yeah. So it should be right when it's smoking. It's just seasoned with salt and pepper. And you want a hot pan. You definitely want a hot pan. You don't want it smoking too much, but you want to put that in there when it's hot. I just sprayed a little cooking oil in there, some Pam, not her sister, as you said. Yes, I got it. 3 to 4 minutes on each side. And you turn it over. It is a little smoky in here.
So he's going to go ahead and do that. Those are thick pieces of mahi. Now, this is the second episode where I have sent my ingredients out for you to buy your ingredients, and you can cook alongside with us. And as soon as you get a chance, let me know if you can.
Yeah, let's.
First of all, let us know who's here, where you're from, what state you're from, what you're drinking while you're watching the show. Are you drinking an iced tea, or are you drinking a glass of wine? What are you drinking? Woo, dinner time. Hi, we've got Kristen,
Benjamin
Leese, all the way
What's up,
from
brother?
Florida. Denise C. Robert Snow from
Clark
Colorado.
Snake.
Nice to
In the
see you.
house.
Robert Klotzner. Wow.
What's up,
Hi,
RJ?
RJ. Hortensia, welcome back. Peggy Castaneda, my cousin. And I love that on the comments you start talking to each other. I love that. Okay, so I posted ingredients last week for dinners this week. And we made a chicken and tri-pepper mango over rice, and it was delicious. And I just want to thank Loretta Rohr, who cooked that meal with her mom. She said she's learning how to cook from her mom, and she's watching our show.
There she is on the screen.
And there's Mrs. Rohr eating the chicken with the tri-colored mangoes with over rice.
How awesome
and
is
that
that?
is beautiful. Look at that. The cilantro
Oh,
pop.
look what she's got in her hand.
And she got a glass of wine. Look at her. There you go, Mrs. Rohr. Drink up that wine. It is just, and it's, you're still as beautiful as you were 30 years ago,
this.
Mrs. Rohr.
I love seeing this photo, and thank you so much for the submission. If you would like to send in yours, please feel free to send us your photos that you guys are doing too, and you can send that right to our email address. And the email address, you can send it to cookingwithdebi@gmail.com. So please send us your videos, photos. We'd love to feature you on the show as well.
Yes, we would love it. Yeah, Benjamin says it's mango season. And you know, one thing I wanted to be mindful of is what is in season, what is easy to grab, what keeps you on one side of the market so you don't need to go up and down each aisle, because it really is kind of, it's not the same grocery shopping anymore. You really have to map your way through. So this keeps you in the produce aisles, if you have a farmer's market that you feel safe going to right now, you can get everything at a farmer's market right now. I do Sprouts, which is a indoor farmer's market, and so I bought a bunch of mangoes while they were on sale. I bought tomatoes while they were on sale, onions. What else did I buy? Oh, fresh corn. And I bought all that because I wanted to use that throughout the week. I'm very aware of your budget, and I just want to be careful with what I'm cooking, because I was watching the Food Network, and God bless them, it's a great show. But one chef said, "Oh, it's time for a pantry pull. I bet you haven't gone to the store in weeks, and you would like to make something with what you find in your pantry." And she said, "I have fresh asparagus and this really expensive French cheese." And I thought, who the hell has that kind of stuff in their fridge? And she was making a lovely quiche. What? I mean, we're talking pantry pulls here where we're making chicken pot pie and tuna casserole and great stir fries and chicken fried rice and shrimp with anything, because when you can find it on sale, it's a great price. It's a great fish to use. I'm talking so fast because I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because I'm afraid he's going to burn himself again.
Hey, I cut myself on Thursday. It wasn't really bad. It was bleeding a lot, though. So at the very end, I messed up the song because blood was just coming out. It was really good.
Stop it. You're so awful right now.
We did not put super glue on there. My sister Tracy is watching.
Can you just go watch my fish?
But it did stop.
Go watch my fish. So if you have a drink, maybe you take a drink every time Travis hurts himself on the show, because
Hey, lemonade works too for that.
Everybody's commenting on the mangoes. There's a couple of different kind of mangoes you can use. I went ahead and got the red mango. There's also a champagne mango. Whatever mango floats your boat, grab that one. You saw the cool way we peeled one the other day, where you cut it and then you just slid it down a glass. If you haven't, that's on episode 14. You can see that cool trick. So, time to make my salsa while he's over there doing the fish. So, I'm so happy that this recipe is up for today, because I would like to expose you a little bit more to my beautiful and colorful culture. I'm very proud to be of Mexican descent, and this pop of colors and flavors is used in Mexican cooking a lot. The citrus, the salt, the corn, the beans, the onions, all of this is prominent in Mexican cooking, and this is my tip of my hat, tip of my sombrero to Mexican American cooking. All right. So this dish was a lot of sous chefing,
I'm showing them right now. They got both screens up.
Okay.
If you want to see an angle, by the way, I'm live editing this, so if we're doing something, if it's too loud, let us know. If you want to see something close up, just put a comment there and I'll go to that camera for you.
Scott and Fabian are here from Florida. We hope you're doing safe out there in Florida. I know everybody loves Mrs. Rohr, right? All these people who knew her, Mrs. Rohr and Mr. Rohr were the parents that opened up their house to all of us as juniors and seniors for us to come and basically, I think destroy it and eat them out of house and home. Let's see. Will the Food Network give a culinary comedian a show? They have one.
And you have Cooking with Debi.
And you have, yeah, and I have this show. Robert said set the timer so that you don't, yeah, Sandra, nobody has asparagus and French cheese just lying around. Okay. Loretta used the mango cutting trick. It worked, right? It was kind of fun. So here we go. Michael Mandel. Hey, Michael. Michael, I want to cook for you because I know you're cooking for one. And I would love to cook for you and show you how to extend your meal so you're not eating the same thing every night, like chili or stew. All right, here we go. Into the magic of this mango black bean vegetable salsa. This is the best salsa. It is great. It is colorful. It can be served on hot food. It can be served on cold food. You can do it with any kind of fish. You can do it with a shellfish, like a shrimp. You can make a shrimp taco with this salsa. You can do chicken. If you have chicken breast left over from the last meal that you cooked, you can use the chicken breast. And you know what? For the vegetarians, because I always try to include them, this is a great vegetarian taco if you only want to do the salsa. If you're lucky enough to grab an avocado, you can throw that in here too. So, first things first, I've got a tomato in here, and I'm going to salt this tomato.
We're going to show that camera too, baby.
You can use cherry tomatoes in this. You absolutely can. I had a Roma tomato, so that's what I used, and on the ingredient list I gave you both. The cool thing about cherry tomatoes right now and grape tomatoes is you can get them in different colors. So whatever you can find, you need a tomato or two. This is 2 Roma tomatoes, and I salted them. Salt just brings out that flavor. For those of you that want to watch just something, you know, fun and learn something, I'm watching Fat, Salt, Acid, and Heat. And it is a wonderful documentary on Netflix. I ordered the cookbook, so we'll be cooking with those kinds of, we'll be cooking some recipes from there. Who's there?
Did we go with my sister said Jamaican me hungry?
Jamaican me hungry.
It's very good. Very good, Tracy. Yes, girl, I'm with you. That's Amy Agnew. Ben Lease, when the food... Okay, you read that one already.
Yeah.
Set the timer. Thanks, Bob. I thought you were my friend, brother. I did just burn myself, just a little.
And
just for you.
Oh, and I even have little pot holders. Little his and her.
Yeah, I'm not really going to use that, though. It looks like a pair of panties.
They are a pair of little panties. Aren't they cute? I'm trying to think of everything so that he uses them so he doesn't burn himself. Got my Roma tomatoes. Next, I'm going to put in my black beans. You can make black beans from scratch if you like, or you can just open a can and rinse them really well. I use the regular can of black beans. I don't do the reduced salt ones. They just lack that flavor. And so you get a can of black beans. You rinse them really, really well. That goes into play. Woohoo! Everybody's going into play. Then I've got corn. This is corn off 2 ears of corn, fresh corn. If you can't get fresh corn, you can use canned. But if you're using a canned corn, please remember to look and see if you can get an extra crisp or white kernel corn, because that just gives this the kind of texture that's going to hold up to all these fabulous flavors. Can you see how it's already plain like that? Oh, got a little corn husk here. I'm going to take that out right there. Oh, the fish is done.
Yep.
Do you want to show everybody your fish?
Yeah, but okay. I needed to find my...
We rearranged our whole kitchen, and we should have done a run-through.
Yeah, we're going to... It's okay. That's all right. We're going to go to this camera right there so they can see the fish. Again, you just want to put it on for 3 to 4 minutes per side. All I did was I pat this fish dry and then salt and peppered it and put it into a hot pan 3 to 4 minutes on one side, 3 to 4 on the other. Am I yelling in your ears that way?
That's right.
Backed away like that? Sorry.
So that's your mahi-mahi, and that's just 2 small steaks. And that's probably going to feed both of us tonight with tacos, and we're hearty eaters. And the lovely thing about this salsa is you cover it up nice and tight because it is very aromatic, and you can use it for a salad topping, or I might even make Travis a nice ahi tuna salad. Yeah, you got that going?
We're going to go that camera. Yep. And you can put it up a little. There you go.
Okay, now I'm going to add this. So we've got the tomatoes, we've got the corn, we've got the black beans. This is 1 whole red pepper. You can use a yellow pepper, an orange pepper, whatever you like. See how pretty that's getting? Now I'm going to use purple onion, red onion. Red, purple, I don't know what they call it that. And we're going to stir that in there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's going to get prettier. All right. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. I just love it. I'm going to put in, time to learn a little bit about chile. We are a Serrano family. There are people that like jalapeno. There are people that like Serrano. This is really important. When cutting and peeling and seeding your chili, you should use gloves. If you do not use gloves, your hands are going to get all that oil from the chili and it's going to stay there for a while. It doesn't come off with regular soap and water. In fact, when this whole thing with COVID first started, they said, wash your hands like you just cut a Serrano chili and you need to put in your contact lenses. Let that sit with you for a minute. So, I knew I had a show. I didn't use my gloves. I had Serrano on my fingertips. I had to put in contact lenses. And so I read on the internet that you could use rubbing alcohol. And so I used some rubbing alcohol, and sure enough, it took away the sting off my fingers. It took the heat off, and it took those oils right out. So some rubbing alcohol, but I would suggest the gloves first. We are Serrano chili. A little Serrano goes a long way. So the Serrano chili is in there.
Melissa is on. My dad is on. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Amy McNew says, looks delicious and easy. It is pretty easy. There was a lot of chopping going on here today, though.
But you know what? I put on a documentary on food, and I just sat there and I just chopped, and it was kind of my zen. Okay, I'm going to add my mango. This is the fruit of maybe 2 mangoes.
And we're gonna cut to that video too.
I thought my bowl was going to be bigger.
Video, boom. Move that forward just a little bit, baby. That way they can see it.
So that mango really makes it pop.
And I'm back here just heating some tortillas right there on the stove, just like we've always done. I didn't do that until I came out here. We don't do that in Illinois, but you should, because it heats them up really fast.
So the mangoes are in there. That's why I'm stirring them up a little gently. This is 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to put a little cumin in there. If you're a family that doesn't care for cumin, you don't have to, you know. That's okay.
Fish, oops.
It's all right.
And tortillas.
Tortillas.
Boom.
I'm going to put a little more salt, because I did learn some interesting things about salt during a documentary, that salt just kind of kicks up the flavor of everything, even something sweet like ice cream. So...
Hey, Sandra Benton. Hi, Sandra.
Yeah, she's been on there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I must have been back by the fan.
Hey,
I couldn't hear anything
Sandra.
going on up here. And then I came up here and started yelling because I can't hear out of this ear anymore. The fan was too loud. Oh my God, that looks so good.
I know.
It's very strong though. If the onions were really strong, when you first open the fridge, it just kind of hit you. But all the other smells now and this together, this is one of my favorite things to put on top of fish. I just chopped this up a little bit. Just kind of gave it, you know, with the spatula, just so that it fits nicely in a taco.
Oh,
and what happened?
I need my lime squeezer, and
Okay.
he's got a camera
I got a camera back here.
right there, locking up my dishes.
There you go.
I'm going to squeeze in the juice of like 2 limes. Limes are on sale right now, 3 for $1. You can find them for.
Dip my eyeballs in a big...
What?
Michael Mandel has a twisted sense of humor. I usually just dip my eyeballs in rubbing alcohol, but that works too.
Yeah,
Sure.
Michael, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you do.
How we do it.
Like you
Michael
do.
just wrote an amazing movie. We're going to see it soon. It's called The Movie.
Yes, it is a great kind of thriller,
Yeah.
and we
Very
love
suspenseful.
We love those.
Our friend Bonnie Root Black,
Amazing.
Amazing actress, and Jacob, I think his name is, plays Jared. I always get them switched up, the actor and the name of the guy in the thing. But amazing, Michael Mandel. Watch out for him because he's coming out with this amazing movie.
I added some more lime juice and some olive oil. And again, you want to give this a gentle stir. And you know, it's okay to use a mango that's like this side of ripe, because otherwise it gets mushy.
I'm gonna taste this.
I want to taste it.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
That's
perfect fish.
Amy. Hi, Amy. Suzanne.
That's not too fishy.
It's a good fish stick. Sandra. All the chopping is worth it. I even have that on my notes. Lots of sous chefing, but it is so worth it. Because as you can see, this makes a generous amount of salsa. And because of the salt and because of the acid from the lime juice, it's going to hold those flavors and keep everything pretty fresh.
I want to do this, babe. Are you done mixing that up?
Nope.
Okay. When you
Look
are,
at.
I want to put it right under that
Look
camera.
at.
Let's get some
Ooh.
extra light in here.
Ooh.
Oh, that looks better. Wow. I forgot to open those
people couldn't see my pretty face.
Oh, now they can. Yeah. I'm going to open these over here, too.
We're having so much fun with this cooking show. Can I tell you, I just really needed this show today. It was a rough day, and like I said, a good day to share some of my culture with you. I think it's important to learn about other people and their cultures and their backgrounds, and I just think that's a really important thing to do.
That's so good.
And I think doing it through food is one of the best ways, you know? All right. That looks done. We got to taste it for salt.
And we're going to go this camera like this, and then we're going to put it right under it. Let's see, can you see that?
Of course they can.
Look at all those colors, all those flavors mixed up. We got the mango, beans, corn, onions, which I don't really like, cilantro.
I just said it's important that we...
I'll eat it, though. It tastes good like this, but... Those tortillas are corn tortillas. Better choice than flour. No, I prefer flour, but yeah, these taste really good like this.
My friend BG, her mom is staying with her during this COVID season, and her mom made homemade corn tortillas and sent us a picture, and they looked delicious. And that is definitely an art that is... It's an acquired art. It's not as easy as it looks. So, your dad thinks I'm funny. Okay.
Sandra, savory and sweet. Yes, it is. And yes, Fabian, it is.
It is yummy. Okay, so see how much fish that came out of there? That's a good amount of fish. And I bought a bag. This is 1/3 of the bag that I bought. And it was, I think, $19 for the whole bag with 8 steaks. This is just 2 of them. So, yeah, it's a little intimidating to throw something in your cart for $19, but realize you're going to use it for several meals. Now, when defrosting fish, you know how it comes in a plastic bag, and then in the plastic bag, they're individually wrapped in another plastic bag? This is really key, and I want to thank Anna Maria Kanemacher for sharing this tip with me, and I looked it up, and it's all true. You need to cut all that plastic away. You need to take it from the big outer bag, then you need to take it from the inner bag. Then you need to put it in a glass dish and let it thaw like that in your refrigerator. Do not let it thaw within the package. A lot of bad things can happen to it temperature-wise and bacteria-wise. And no matter what your parents did when you were growing up,
what we've been doing all these years.
Yeah, or, I remember that, people would just leave frozen meat out on their sink to just defrost. No. We're all about safety because nobody wants to go to the hospital right now.
I'm gonna get
Are you waiting for me to make you a taco?
No, watch this. I'm going to get a close-up of this meat here like this. Oh, look at that. And guys, could you just...
See, and how much meat I put into that taco, and that's still a really good taco. Right there. So I'm going to give Travis... You want your salsa?
Yeah, stick it in there.
Stick it in there?
Can we get the hot sauce?
You can get whatever.
The Palo Alto. So this hot sauce...
Seriously, Travis, do not put that on. I just made this... Let's hear it from you guys.
I won't eat this one with this one.
Let's hear it from you guys. I just busted my ass making a beautiful salsa.
And it's going to taste delicious.
And he wants to put a bottled...
Palo Alto... This is
Stop talking.
Ghost pepper
sauce. Put it back.
It's amazing.
Travis, put it back.
Okay. I will
Shut up and put it back.
Wow, in front of my only friends.
In front of your dad, too. He doesn't listen, Tony. Loretta said she looks forward to us all day. We fight. Just try it without your salsa first. Okay, so... When you're serving this for a party or for your family, you've got limes, red cabbage, and onion. Travis, I know you're not a fan of cabbage. You know you're not a fan of raw onion.
Right.
Okay. You want to just try the salsa?
Yes, that's all I want. And some lime.
Okay.
Why did you cut so much?
Cut so much what?
That cabbage.
Cut so much of the cabbage?
Yeah, there's a lot of cabbage.
I can use it.
Oh my God.
Okay. We're going to move this here.
So I want to just show them.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. What?
Mm-hmm.
That's gorgeous.
Okay. We're going to do this.
Okay, that's going to be messy, but I don't care.
What do we do to the taco?
What? Oh, bow to it?
We bow to the taco.
Bow to the taco.
Ready? Travis, you're gonna bow to
I'm not
the
going to
taco.
do it. I don't want to eat on the camera. Watch. I'll turn away.
No,
Because
everybody wants to see you bow to the
They
taco.
don't want to see meat and stuff falling out of my mouth. Jeez, come on. Let me keep my
We're
dignity.
arguing a lot this show.
She had a bad day today, I think.
Didn't we all?
Are you holding up a thing?
Go ahead, bow to the taco.
Okay, bow to the taco.
No, bow your head like this to the taco.
Mmm.
Yummy?
Oh. Wow, that's got a kick on it. That chili.
The
just came out.
serrano is, yeah, and that was just one little serrano.
Okay, so my ghost pepper sauce might have been a little too much. Let me have this. But all the flavors too, that tastes so good. The mango comes out with that hot chili. No, it's not fishy. It's a light, but a good hearty fish in a taco like that. Nice and firm, like a good meat in there. I don't care about the onions. I can't taste them. They're not overpowered. And the cilantro, the tomatoes, everything just works so well together. That is an amazing taco.
And like I said, let's talk about some other points that I like to make here. If you're a Weight Watcher, that whole bean sauce, salsa and mango salsa, there are no points other than the olive oil, and it really is like 1 turn of olive oil. So by the time you figure out points, it's probably less than 1 point. Corn tortillas are a really good carbohydrate if you stick with just 2. You can do a vegetarian taco. You don't have to have the fish, but even if you have the fish, it's still a really good place to go calorie-wise. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful dish. And what I like about this is everything can go right back into the fridge, and I can serve this over chicken tomorrow if I like. I can serve it as a vegetarian taco. I can make Travis a cold ahi tuna salad with this underneath on a bed of lettuce. There's all kinds of things that you can do. Just put a couple limes in there because I think people are a little hesitant about taking food to work, and if you're working outside the home right now and sharing a refrigerator or a cupboard.
Can you see how spoiled I am? Really? I got some good comments in here. First of all, my dad suggests that you slap me upside my noggin. That's what he had to do. And now everyone knows why I am the way I am. Thank you, Dad.
Do you want to finish your taco?
I do.
Okay.
Cute fish plates by Melissa. Yes, they are very cute. Bob, shut up. Is telling me to recognize.
I'm going to make a taco.
Oh, here's one from Amy. Can she swap the mango for avocado?
Yes, or you can add avocado right in there. You certainly can. See, that's the beauty of how I like to cook. Especially now that we're not... Did he burn himself?
No, this is just so good. I'm hungry.
Amy, because I like to give you enough room so that if you go, oh no, I can't find ahi, you can use chicken. If you can't find a mango, you can certainly use an avocado. There's a lot of ways that you can trade and substitute. Absolutely. Oh, crab cakes. Sometimes you can find frozen crab cakes, like a 10-pack for $11. And this is a beautiful salsa to put on top of crab cakes. It's just delicious. And I'm going to make my taco a little differently than Travis.
While you're doing that,
Look at this. We made 2 tacos and we still have all this meat left. It really is a good price point.
Sandra, I agree with you. I concede my wanting to put on there. General rule for everyone, she says, always try the food as prepared before reaching for other things that will alter it. Honor the chef. I agree, and after eating that, I conceded that. So you're right, Debbie was right. This is amazing with nothing else on it. Salsa would be yummy with tortilla chips, Peggy says.
Yes, Peggy, you're right. I totally
right.
forgot about that. And for those of you that are a little hesitant to go out to a retail shop, Peggy Castaneda is my Avon representative, and Avon has just come up with a line for face masks, for hand sanitizer. What else, Peggy? Go ahead and drop it in the comments and we'll read it out there.
And your email address.
Yeah, and your email address. And Avon will deliver right to your door. And I'm trying to think what else they have on there that was really... Hair dye. Just all those things that you're like, I just don't want to make a trip to CVS. I don't want to go to Amazon, and it's a little overpriced there. So Avon, it's still that wonderful product that you remember. Did you do that? Don't be shy to share food with me at work.
Sorry.
RJ. Okay, I put onions, cabbage, and like Travis said about the cabbage, there is a lot of cabbage, but I don't know if you remember a couple weeks ago, I did a copycat recipe for Northwoods Inn salad. Yeah. I really liked it. That's probably enough just for me.
While she's tasting that, I want to remind you all that we put up recipes at our Instagram. It's at Cooking with Debi. And then you can also watch this live. Isn't that so crazy good? Wait, hot? Did you say hot? That's not hot. Well, it might be hot.
I got a little serrano.
I eat ghost pepper sauce. It's not hot for me. We're streaming live to Mommy Comic. You can watch old past episodes there.
Can I make a change real quick?
You can also do... What? What's that, baby?
We were a serrano chili house. Try a jalapeno. Go jalapeno. Seed it. And go jalapeno. Serrano is not for the weak.
Are you sweating?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. At Debi Gutierrez on Facebook.
We learned stuff here.
At Debi on the web. That's the fan page. I like to call it fan page because it kind of makes her a little uncomfortable. So please, but more than anything, please go to YouTube and hit that subscribe button. We're really trying to bring up the subscriptions there so we can let the networks know that people like us and that we're gaining traction. So please just click that. Even if you want to continue to watch the show on Facebook, we'd like to get the subscriptions up there. So please do that.
Thank you. Bob Snow wants to know if you do a margarita with this. Strawberry or original?
Why not?
Why not?
Virgin margaritas or
lemonade,
your drink of choice.
An Arnold Palmer. This is a wonderful dish. I'm having fun. Baby and Gomez is laughing at us.
By the way, and if we don't get to all of your comments during the show,
we do later.
We will after. So I apologize if you say something amazing because sometimes I look back and go, "Oh my God, that would have been perfect to share." And unfortunately, we've got a lot of platforms. I say unfortunately because you can't always see what everyone else is saying. So yeah, if you look at those, you'll see some pretty good comments in there. You guys are amazing with your feedback.
Yeah, thank you. Just keep letting me know what you're interested in. I got some messages that like this week's shows was all about having the ingredients handy and ready to cook. I don't know about you, but I know I'm getting a little sticker shock at the grocery store, so I will be trying to do more budget-friendly food, more vegetarian or meatless dishes. I also want to explore the world of like $10 meals for your whole family. Cooking for one and learning how to freeze the rest. So people like Michael and Sandra and the other Sandra that watch the show, and Sandra Valls and Sandra Benton and Michael and our friend David. I want to show you how you can have some things in your fridge that you can prep all at once and not keep eating the same thing over and over. Because, you know, I heard one of them say, I'm eating chili for the entire week and next week I'll have stew. No.
And by the way, you can freeze some of that and then come back to that in a few weeks when it's out of your system.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to eat it every day.
So we're going to go have dinner. We're going to unplug from the TV for a little bit. I really want to thank you for allowing me into your kitchen this week, especially today. It meant a lot. I loved being able to share part of my culture with you. And next week, I am going to venture into the world of paletas and raspadas, which all it is popsicles or ice pops and snow cones, because summer is here. We're hitting some triple digits, and I would love to explore some recipes that are cool and fast and fun, whether you're 6 or you're 60. So,
can we, before we go, we've got a friend who just had a birthday. She's finally 21.
What? 21?
But you know what I did? I looked up, because somewhere in the back of my mind I thought, I think that song, the normal birthday song, is copywritten, so it is. It would cost me $10,000.
What?
So, Aaron Snow, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Aaron Snow.
Yeah, that works.
Why not? I'm not paying $10,000. I would rather give you $10,000 than pay someone else for that. So, good? You looking at the comments?
I'm looking at the comment. One more. Teresa Rohr said, Loretta made dinner for my mom. You're getting my sister to cook. Yay. I don't know if you just joined us, Teresa, but we showed a picture of your beautiful mommy with the dish, and it looked beautiful. And Loretta said it was a little dry, so she added to orange juice. Perfect. That's what this show is about. I'm just giving you some ideas to jump off with, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
there's the photo again. And send us your photos and videos to our email.
please send us photos.
Isn't she adorable?
She's
Look at that.
darling. Send us photos, comments, ideas, something you would like to see. Peggy, please put in the comment section how people can order Avon through you, especially with all these really wonderful new products that Avon is putting out, especially for this time. And happy birthday, Erin. Thank you so much for allowing us into your home. We really looked forward to it today. I will see you next Tuesday. Let me know if posting the recipes and the ingredients worked for you. If so, I'll take some time and I'll repost them. I'll do the same thing for next week. If you don't have a ice pop mold, go on Amazon and find one. Some have it in the regular grocery store. Or get yourself some of those solo cups, a real sturdy one, and just some popsicle sticks. And we are going to have some fun doing that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Cooking with Debi and Friends. Cooking with Debi and Friends.
You didn't hurt yourself.
I didn't, not this time. We'll
Bye,
see you next
everybody.